Hi, my name is Abby Burton, and I am a Pediatric Occupational Therapist at Big Blue Canopy. I'm here today to talk to you about the DIR Floortime model. This is an approach that I love using in the clinic, and I'm really excited to share some information with you so you can learn more about it at home. So what is DIR Floortime? DIR Floortime is a therapeutic approach that's play-based. It's used by a variety of individuals, including occupational therapists, speech therapists, mental health specialists, parents, and many more. It was developed by Dr. Stanley Greenspan, who was a child psychiatrist that focused on meeting children at their physical and developmental level. So what does DIR stand for? The D stands for development. This is where you look at where the child is developmentally. This takes into account their social emotional skills, their self-regulation skills, their communication skills, and physical capabilities, and so much more. I stands for individual differences. This is where you observe how the child perceives, processes, and responds to the world around them. It's very similar to their sensory processing and integration skills. So, for example, some individuals may be under-responsive to visual information. So you may notice a child that likes light-up toys, toys that spin, things that blink, or maybe they spin themselves. This is because they're under-responsive to visual information and they need more of it. Maybe at the same time, they're very over-responsive to auditory input. So if you speak too loud, if they hear a loud sound, or there's a busy, noisy environment around them, maybe they shut down, maybe they run, maybe they become aggressive. So it takes into account each individual child's needs and sensory system. The R stands for relationships. One of the key aspects of the DIR Floortime model is that the adult providing the play-based therapy tailors their interactions and their affect with that child to meet their individual differences and needs so that they can progress up the developmental ladder. It's the adult's job to attune to that child, meaning tune in, connect, keep them engaged, keep them interacting with you. What are some of the fundamental aspects of the DIR Floortime model? First, one of the most important things that Dr. Greenspan emphasized is positioning. You want to be on the child's level, so essentially on the floor. You want to model wherever your child is. If they're laying on the floor, lay beside them. If they're sitting at the table, sit next to them. Number 2, connection and attunement. When providing play-based therapy using a DIR Floortime model, it's really important that the adult providing this therapy have a strong understanding of the child's individual differences and unique needs so that they can keep that child engaged and participating in back and forth interactions during play-based therapy. Obviously, play. The whole DIR Floortime model is about play. A child's primary occupation is to play. Play is a child's safe zone. It's where they're in control of their actions and their ideas. They're in control. They love it. Play provides a natural opportunity for children to feel enjoyment and learn through actively exploring their environment. Following your child's lead during play allows for natural opportunities to strengthen your child's social, emotional, developmental skills, including shared engagement, joint attention, motor imitation, shared problem solving, two-way communication, motor planning, so much more. So, what are some simple tips that I can use at home to play with my child using a DIR Floortime approach? Number 1, we spoke on this earlier, positioning. Be on your child's level. If your child's sitting at the table, go sit next to them. If they're playing on the floor, play on the floor. In the clinic, I often mirror whatever my client is doing. If they're sliding, I'm sliding. If they're having fun jumping in the crash pad, I'm having fun jumping in the crash pad. Number 2, connection. Have fun. Enjoy the moment. Build on those moments where you see that little gleam in your eye where your child is connected and engaged and present with you. Number 3, be present. Don't have an agenda. We often have a goal in mind of what we want our child to do when they're playing, especially for our children whose play skills don't look typical. You know, we might want them to put the car down the ramp, but instead they're lining the cars up. That is okay. Don't have an agenda. Line the cars up beside your child if they'll let you, or just watch them line the cars up and ooh and ah over what they're doing. Number 4, be interested. Spark wonder and curiosity in your child. Show interest in the things they're interested in and excited about. Get excited when they're excited. Use strong affect if they respond well to that, and declarative language. Wow, look at that, it spins. Instead of solving your child's problems, spark their desire to learn using I wonder statements. I see the train is stuck. I wonder what we should do. Give them 30 seconds. Give them a minute. Time to think of a solution for this problem before giving your own thoughts and ideas. Even if their idea isn't the solution you came up with, roll with it. And finally, the most important, be the desired play item for your child. You are the best toy for your child's development. Many of our children, especially those with autism, tend to focus on toys or objects, and while that's great for them to be really passionate and excited about these things, we want them to be just as inquisitive, excited, passionate, and joyful about the individuals and the environment around them. I hope you learned a little bit about the DIR Floortime model today and have some wonderings and excitement about how to do this at home with your own kids. Feel free to give our clinic a call if you are interested in scheduling an appointment to learn more about the Floortime model. Thanks for listening and have a great day.